Hey guys, today we'll be checking out the parts list for a $1,500 gaming PC. This is really going to be for people that want an insane amount of graphics horsepower without having to compromise on the other components. If you're looking for something that can simply play games on high or ultra at 1080p, then make sure to check out my $500 build video. However, if you're looking to do some more fancy stuff like 1440p, Eyefinity, or even 4K gaming, then this is the build for you. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the parts list. The first part on our list, as usual, is the CPU. For this build, I chose the newly released Intel Core i5-4690K. This is arguably the best CPU for gamers out right now. It'll easily handle anything you have to throw at it, and seeing as it's unlocked and overclockable, it should serve you well for several years to come. For around $240, this will be perfect for our build. Next up, we have the CPU cooler, the Noctua NH-D14. This monster of a heatsink comes with two fans, and will allow you to get some great overclocks on your CPU, while keeping everything cool and quiet. Admittedly, it's not the best looking cooler in the world, so if you're really conscious about the looks of your PC, then you might want to consider something like a Dark Rock Pro 3 by Be Quiet, or even an all-in-one water cooler such as the H100i by Corsair. However, if you're willing to overlook the design, the NH-D14 is really the best price to performance option, coming in at around $70. The next part on our list is the motherboard. I chose the MSI Z97 G45 Gaming. As you can tell from the name, this motherboard is really built for gamers, so it has a bunch of great features that will benefit this build, such as the Z97 chipset and beefy MOSFET coolers that will allow you to get a nice overclock on your CPU. It also has AMD Crossfire and NVIDIA SLI support, which we'll be putting to good use. The current price of this motherboard is around $145. Next up, we have the RAM. I don't have much to say here. The Kingston Fury Red series looks good, is fast, and won't murder your wallet. I chose an 8GB kit, which costs about $73. You could get a higher capacity, but this is really all you need in a gaming PC. The next component we'll be talking about is storage. For this build, I chose two drives, the PNY XLR8 120GB solid-state drive and the Seagate Barracuda 1TB hard drive. Both come in at around $60. With this configuration, you'll be getting the best of both worlds. You can use the super fast SSD for your operating system and your favorite games, and the hard drive for your mass storage needs. And now for the part you've all been waiting for, the graphics cards. We'll be using 2GB WindForce R9 290s. These monster graphics cards will chew through anything you can possibly throw at them, whether it's 1440p, Eyefinity, or even 4K gaming. The R9 290 competes with the GTX 780 in terms of performance, but only costs around $320 compared to the almost $500 price tag of the GTX 780. Also, the R9 290 has 4GB of VRAM, which will really help out with those high-resolution textures. All that will be running nice and cool and quiet thanks to the triple fan design of the beastly WindForce cooler. In total, the cost of the two cards is around $640. Next up, let's take a look at the case. I chose the Corsair 450D. Coming in at around $115, the 450D has a beautiful understated design and is packed with awesome features like the windowed side panel, lots of cable management holes, back panel SSD mounts, and great airflow from the two pre-installed fans in the front. When it comes to cases, you really can't go wrong with Corsair. To wrap up the list, we have our final component, the power supply. I went with the EVGA Supernova G2 Series 850 watt power supply. You never want to cheap out on this component, especially when you're talking about a PC of this caliber. The 850 watts that this little guy can output are plenty for our parts, even leaving loads of headroom for eventual overclocks and upgrades. Also, the 80+ certification and whopping 10-year warranty ensures you're getting a truly high quality product. This is a great choice for only about $110. So there we go, that's pretty much it for the parts list. The total cost at the time of making this video is $1,504 US. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure to let me know in a comment below, and leave a like if this video helped you out. On the left, you can check out 5 useful websites you might not have heard of, and on the right you can check out the parts list for a $500 console-killing gaming PC. So that is all. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.